Hello everybody, good evening, Rose here. Tonight I'm doing a video on the letter that Foodie Beauty has faked and is claiming is an official document. So as everyone is already aware, Foodie Beauty came on a live stream not too long ago showing what she claimed was an official letter about the case. And she says that the Gatineau police sent her the letter about the case. Although anybody watching that stream, watching Foodie, anybody who got a close-up of that letter knows that it looked very, 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 very sus and very, very fake. Uh, as soon as she posted that live stream, everybody was all over it, just picking it apart and finding a lot of inconsistencies of things that just don't make sense. So let me just go ahead and share my screen because I want to show you guys some interesting screenshots. So let's start with the letter itself, what it looked like in the live stream. Oh, doggone it. Why is it always popping up here? Okay. So here is the letter that she showed off to everybody. Here's what I noticed, that the logo at the top, to me, it looks off center. It didn't look completely centered. Also, the logo is in black and white, and most official logos are in color. The whole letter is in black and white. I also noticed that the paper in which the letter is printed on looked to be of a really cheap quality. Anybody that's ever gotten an official letter from, say, the government or something legal, then usually you're going to get a letter on a piece of paper that's bone white, very, very stiff, very, very sturdy quality. I also noticed that there's no heavy crease right where her finger is. If you have a letter that's been in an envelope, that anybody who's ever gotten a letter in an envelope, you're going to have that deep, heavy, sharp crease in the letter. And even if you put some books on it, it's still not going to be completely removed. That letter, that piece of paper, doesn't have a deep, sharp crease. In the live stream that Chantal did showing off the letter, she took it out of a drawer and she walked off camera for a minute like she was doing something she didn't want anybody to see. What were you trying to do, Chantal? Were you trying to put a crease in the letter because there was no crease? Also, in that same live stream, anybody that saw that letter, half of the page is missing. For some reason, she cut off half the page. I understand if there was a case number that she didn't want anybody to see, you know, tearing off that little bit beneath the name. But why cut off half the page? That just doesn't seem to make sense. So there were a lot of things that just did not add up and that did not make sense when it came to this official letter. But as you can see, there's the letter. It doesn't look like an official letter at all. If that were from a legal organization, there would be an official seal, there would be an address, there would be a phone number, there would be more information beneath the seal, and there wasn't. So a lot of people were calling Chantal out for a lot of things that looked absolutely wrong with that letter. Now here's something interesting for y'all. Take a look at this. Okay, what you're seeing right now, that is what would be an official letter from the Crown. Here you get the Crown Prosecution Service. As you can see, there's an official colored seal at the top. You've got all this information that would be beneath it. You know, that's pretty standard for legal documents. There'd be a case number right about here. And isn't it interesting that the case number would be before the person's name? In the letter that Chantal got, you saw her name, and then beneath that was some kind of place that was cut out. So in her letter, it's reversed, but this official letter, it's just backwards. The case number first, then the person's name, and then the text. So again, that looks, it just seems pretty much faked. Now, in this particular video, I'm going to show a couple of videos, and I want to give full credit to the content creators. One is Troll Detective, and the other is Waterway. It's Waterways. I'm going to leave a link for both their videos in the video description for anyone who wants to check them out. And I certainly do recommend it because they are both excellent channels on YouTube. On its Troll Detectives channel and on the video that I'll be showing you, there was someone that left very interesting, informative comments. And those comments are all over Twitter right now. And there are several creators that have already covered these comments because, again, they're very informative, very, very informative. So let me just go ahead and bring up my screenshot of one of them. This is the first comment this person left, and I have blanked out their name and handle because I just don't feel comfortable exposing part of their personal information. That's just my preference. So this person puts, aha, finally I can put my trolling to work. My blank is a police officer in Gatineau, and he said 1000% that did not come from the Gatineau Police Department and that their letterhead is completely different. It has their address and phone numbers and division number on it. He also said that they have no jurisdiction over Crown cases and would never send a letter like this. He said that this is not a police matter and that the two don't cross over. He said the easiest way to explain it is, would the Crown give you a speeding ticket, or is that the job for police? The Crown is the Crown. The police are the police. I'm begging him for the letterhead. Fingers crossed, folks. And you know what? That person's comment makes perfect sense. The Crown is the one that handles all of the legal matters, and the police handle police matters. So why are the police going to send Chantal a letter? That's out of their jurisdiction. That's not what they do. Going back to her original letter for just a moment, I think the reason why Chantal, since she's the one who obviously made this letter, I think the reason why she did not put the address and the phone number to look like an official letter, I think if she did that, people would be calling and asking questions. So she just left that part out on purpose. She left out all like the case number and address and phone number because the Gatineau police are probably be getting phone calls. So that was like the first comment that person left. And they followed up with even more information. So this was like an update to the first comment. It says, important announcement. So I know you've all been waiting, and without getting my blank in trouble, here it goes. That letter was not, and I repeat, not sent from Gatineau Police. That was probably a screen grab of their logo. There are not any criminal charges against El Scammy. The last one was in 2019. Here's the best part. She never pressed any charges on him, nor did the police or the Crown. Nothing on the docket in criminal court for May 17th. Gatineau police are now aware that she's saying she received a letter from them. Answer any knock she may receive. Liar. Y'all, I've been telling you guys for the longest that I don't think there's a court case. I've been saying that for the longest, haven't I? I knew it in my gut that there was no court case. It was all a lie. It was all a scam to make people believe that they were not together, to drum up some business, if you will, to scam people out of money. Yeah, I've been known. But now it's coming out into the public light. She put even more information. El Scammy was soliciting $12K for a lawyer for a case that never existed. I wish I had more, but that's the best I could get with any problems for my blank in law. Super Trooper. If I get any more info, I'll post it here. So thanks to that person for posting all that and for doing the super sleuthing. I mean, I already knew there wasn't a court case, though. I knew it. 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 Bunch of scammers over there. A bunch of liars. Bunch of liars. Yes. Bunch of liars. So going over to Troll Detective's video, which is not very long at all. We're going to play it. Let me just back it up a little bit. Troll Detective in this video shows a few examples of what look like official letters. So we're going to turn off the sound. No matter which country. Okay. Yeah, they don't look like Foodie's toy letter. So see, they're always the seal at the top. You got the information. They all look official. Yep, highly detailed. I agree. Why is her letter lacking detail? Where's the seal? Where's the color? And her showing off her letter, and it's so bland. It's so lacking in detail. Why is that, Foodie? Because you made it? Yeah, I think so. You made that letter, sis. You did. I mean, I knew it was fake because the logo was way too small. It looked way too tiny and it looked off center to me. And look, that she was showing half a letter. Who does that? Who gets an official letter and tears it in half? Also, guys, if there was a case, that would mean that Natter would also get a letter, wouldn't he? So anybody that wants to go talk to Natter, ask to see his letter. Because if she got one, that means he would get one too, right? Of course. She's sitting there trying to read the letter. So that's the video from Troll Detective. And again, I'll leave a link for the video in the description. Another interesting tidbit. Anybody who saw her live stream, the letter that she got was dated April 29th. That was the date. That was the date she got it, allegedly. April 29th. Check this out. And thank you, It's Waterweight, for posting this. On that same day, April 29th, she did a stream where she was looking for her printer. I wonder why you were looking for your printer, Foodie. Why were you looking for your printer? Why?
Set up my printer. Excuse me. What is this for? Oh. This might be for the printer. I gotta keep this handy.
So, the day that the letter was created, Foodie was setting up her printer. She was looking for a printer. What was the hurry, Foodie? What did you need to set up your printer for? Maybe because you were in a hurry to make that letter? Is that it? I mean, when she had the letter, when she was showing it off to everybody, another thing that's coming to mind. When she was sitting in her kitchen, she pulled the letter out of a drawer in her kitchen. Like she's been hanging on to it for the longest. So she got the letter, and then the way she was handling it, like she didn't want to show it off to everybody right away. She went directly off camera. But here you go. Here's the proof. So on April 29th, she had a printer. She was looking for her printer. She wanted Pete's to set it up for her. I believe on that day is when she made the letter. But even if she didn't, we know that she's got a printer. And you saw the copy of the letter, the way it was made. It was cheaply made, did not look official. Foodie lied. She lied. And the person who was posting information, there was no case. There was no case for May 17th. There were no charges pressed. Foodie lied. It was all a lie. It was all a scam to make people believe that her and Natter were done, to give her VIBs false hope, thinking that he was going to be out of the picture. Maybe he's going to jail or something. It was all a lie. It was all a lie. All of it. Told you. But are we really surprised? We're talking about Foodie Beauty here. She's a scammer. This is what she does. She scams people. She lies to people. She manipulates people. Yep. Yep, sure does. That should have looked more like that. That doesn't even look close to this. Her letter does not even look close to this. This looks much more official. Case number up here, addressing her down here. And this was supposed to be where her case number was supposed to be. No, it's supposed to be up here, Foodie. And there's supposed to be a whole bunch of information here. And I feel the reason why she did not put the official information is because she didn't want people calling the Gatineau police and asking about it. So she left that part out. But there you go, y'all. There's proof that Foodie lied, although we didn't need it. It always helps. So as far as if she tries to wiggle out of a lie, we know we got her pegged down. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this React video. As I said, please look in the description for the links for Troll Detective's video and its waterway. And I would like to give special thanks to those two for posting their videos because a lot of information came from there. So thank you again, Troll Detective. Thank you again. It's waterway. Really appreciate it. Thanks, guys, and have a good one. And please take care. Bye-bye.